right, good evening and welcome in Panther Arena on the campus of Heber Springs High School. I'm Steve Henson, along with Larry Williams. And Larry,
here we go.
Hey, okay, I had to make sure we had you on the right one.
Yeah, I'm here, live and in the flesh.
We are ready for basketball here in 4A-3 regional play. The starting lineups for the Lady Miners will be number 1, Samara Seymour, number 3, Jaden McDade, number 4, Riley Farrell, and 42, Mariah Banks, 24, Allison Butler. And now the starters.
They got 6 over there, huh? Because I see 21 over there, too. They're doing a little football trickery where they got 12 men in the huddle. We're
going to slide the extra in there on us. Of course, now your Robinson Senators. Number 5, Riley Williams.
12.
Number 12, Jocelyn Dean.
13.
Number 13, Asharia Simmons.
20.
Number 20, Lauren Jackson. And number 33, Aubrey Williams. The Senators come in with a 21-3 record.
Let's go, Lady Senators.
Just one loss in conference play that was avenged with a victory over the Pulaski Academy Lady Bruins to earn that number 1 seed here today.
21-3. I think that's an exact flip, or pretty close to it, of the record last year. It's a complete reversal.
And that's what we were talking about during the Mills game. That was one of the things. You know, these ladies deserve every single bit of the coverage we can give them here tonight, as this has been a
2-1.
Yeah, just go down with them. I forgot to reset those. That's on me, Avery. My bad.
-1-1.
Now just go +1 on the Robinson side. You're good. There you go. All right, now we are ready for basketball. Avery getting to play on the VMix machine tonight.
Oh, okay. We were supposed to get that last home game. We didn't quite make it to us.
No, busy nights. So
understandable.
We'll see how Shanice does as she's getting her work in on the camera. So now driving inside, no. And Lady Miners come away with the rebound.
All right, I think these Lady Senators are going to come out, put their best foot forward early, and try to get this one over as soon as possible. No need to let a team underman linger around as they make the first basket.
Get there for the Miners, and it's I tell you, 1 seeds have not fared really well today.
Ooh,
nice drive to the bucket
hand
there. As, of course, the Mills Lady Comets went to double overtime to open the events here.
Who'd they play, Clinton?
Clinton.
Did they end up winning?
They did.
Oh, that would have been the upset of the tournament.
Clinton had a shot to tie it in triple overtime. 2 looks at it from basically from right under the basket,
tough.
And couldn't get either one of them.
The boys play Clinton as well, huh? Mills? Oh, man.
Yeah.
When is that?
Tomorrow at 8:30. They close the night out tomorrow night.
You better be careful as well.
3 on the way, no.
Rebound, Lauren Jackson up strong.
And, thought we had the and one there. But, you know, and then I was keeping an eye on the 4A-4, which is the other side of who we will be up against at the state tournament, assuming we win this one in advance.
Mm-hmm.
And the number 1 seed there, the Warren Lady Lumberjacks, were defeated by Arkadelphia today to start their side.
So who was the number 1 seed?
Warren.
Oh,
Arkadelphia
man.
knocked them off earlier. So
that is
1 seeds have struggled so far here.
Well, I know this 1 seed is going to take care of business.
You know, the question becomes nice steal there and easy lay up and good. Aubrey Williams.
With the pilfer for 2.
You know, the question is, this is obviously uncharted territory for this Lady Senator team, so you wonder how they'll handle it. A 3 there for the Lady Miners in a 6-5 game.
Yeah, not a lot of experience in the playoffs because the majority of our players are pretty young.
Got the shooters roll. Aubrey Williams
3.
5 in a row.
But I think we have enough skill to overcome some of that lack of experience. So,
yeah, I would agree. And it's been impressive to watch this team this year and the job Coach Love and his staff has been able to do. A good Lady Miner team, though, coming into this. Couple of looks at it here. Now driving, shot up and good.
Yeah,
Seymour with the bucket.
Bauxite isn't laying down. They said they came to play. We're not just showing up to collect the check and go home. Let's see if I can find their record for the year.
A long drive for both of these teams, obviously.
Alphabetical.
A little over an hour for our Senators, about an hour and a half
12.
for Bauxite. That shot no good. Rebound comes away.
Oh, good defense.
Tipped out. I'll tell you what, Trip Keeter did something to my settings over here, and it's starting to bother me. So we'll have to fix that.
Let me see.
And count it.
And one. Yeah, she's tough.
Basket.
Tough assignment.
So Bauxite team 5-5 in conference play, and really a tight conference over on that south side as Mills kind of ran away with it at 10-1. But then Fountain Lake 6-4, East End 6-4, Bauxite 5-5. Malvern had some things to say at 4-6, just shy of getting in. Really, the only team that didn't do anything on the girls' side was Hall at 0-11.
Hey.
Which their boys picked up a win in the game before us.
Saw that. They punched their ticket.
That's right. And a steal.
Oh, scoop and score.
Pushing
Big 6.
the other way. Easy bucket on the other end. And a quick timeout.
All right, good
for the
job,
Lady
ladies.
Miners.
All right, so far our best offense has been proven to be good defense. Steal, score, and one.
It would be nice to see these ladies handle business early on and not leave any doubts as you see the replay here. Look at that, Avery already figuring out the replays and everything. He's killing it already.
There you go, Avery. Overachieve.
That's right. We got some more fun for you, too. We'll show you that probably between quarters. Got the ability to take a little live look in at the other regionals going on right now.
So okay.
We'll jump into that here in just a little bit. But, again, it has been a tough day for the 1 seeds, although, like I said, Lady Comets did pull it out. But a double overtime win. And I'll tell you what, that was a fun one here earlier today. If you missed it, Mill Sports Network, Trip Keeter, Darius Robinson did a great job on that one.
All right, that hounding defensive pressure of the Lady Senators. See if it can continue to disrupt the Bauxite Lady Miners.
Look at this Bauxite
Defense
team.
is stifling. There we go, ladies.
Coming in on a 2-game winning streak, knocking off Hall 61-40 and Malvern 54-50 to punch their ticket. Nice move. Inside, hammered. So that will send Riley Williams to the free throw line. Bear with me here. I'm trying to fix whatever Trip Keeter broke.
All right, first one good. Hey.
So good rebound and put back there. Ooh, I am loud now. We'll try that. See how that comes across. Now the Miners quickly back up the floor. A 10-point lead for your Senators. Really stolen. And now a travel. And another turnover for the Miners. Of course, after this one, more boys action as Fountain Lake and the Fighting Monty Patels will do battle. For those of you who are not aware, that would be East End.
I heard Fountain Lake had a kid that was shooting it pretty good.
Yeah, you know, they knocked off Mills late in the season as part of Mills dropped their final 2 of the regular season, losing to Fountain Lake as well as Hall, which dropped them to the 2 seed. They'll play tomorrow night, the late game. Spin, turn, put it up, air ball, and I think it's going to be off the hands of a Senator, and it is. Bauxite team that kind of been on the roller coaster over their last 7. as won 3, lost 2, won 2. But those 2 losses were back-to-back nights against the Lady Comets.
Oh.
And those were
both
close.
games, Mills? So
Yeah.
that was a makeup and a.
Yeah. Losing 53-51, 43-41.
That's tough. That's demoralizing,
Yes.
or can be.
So very good team.
Nobody stopping the ball, coast to coast.
Easy. Oh, too strong.
Get back, get back. There we go. Cut her off, cut her off.
She stole your job.
Help, help. Oh, steps.
All the way.
Jeez.
And blocked, and a good rebound on the loose ball. Now pushing is Simmons. And a little reverse lay no, and a travel.
Little hard.
And it is. So we get the dance moves from our official over there giving us the travel call. It's going to be a busy 10 days here as this is the start of postseason, of course, for all divisions except for 5 and 6A. 5 and 6A will wrap up their seasons tomorrow, and then state tournament play for everybody gets underway next Tuesday. 3 on the way, fall 3. Had to get in on the action here over the Senator Robinson Sports Network, since there's no Buster with us tonight.
Yeah, you had to take care of some things over there, the EBTG. Oh, good defense.
Side knocked away.
That's one of the key advantages of this Lady Senators team. With certainly at any given time on the court, 4 more than capable scorers. They can put up points in bunches.
Strong there.
20 in the first with 2 minutes left.
Mm-hmm.
Not a lot of teams can compete with that consistently.
And it is just crazy how quickly.
And look where she's shooting from. 3! Yeah, she's 5 feet behind the line.
I'll tell you, Larry, I'll take this one getting out of hand in a hurry, because after being here for the first one and it
there we go, hounding defense. This is what we need. Good job. Defense leads the offense.
And another timeout for the Lady Miners.
Good job, Lady Senators. Way to take care of business early. 25-7 lead. That's pretty good. I don't think too many coaches would complain.
No. And now, Larry, I know you get a firsthand look at these ladies most of the time, obviously being a coach and obviously being here for most every game. The turnaround is just impressive. There were times last year this team struggled to score 25 in a game. And now you're scoring 25 in the first as the number 1 seed here tonight. It's an impressive turnaround down there.
25. This could easily be a 30-point quarter. There's a little bit under 2 minutes left. I mean,
we're on pace for about 110 right now if it keeps at this pace.
Again, when these ladies are clicking and it's flowing, they are very, very difficult to match up with because they have inside presence, outside presence, excellent defensive capabilities. They can pressure the ball, protect inside the paint. So, really fundamentally sound at most points of the game. So the only thing that they need to focus on is focus.
Yeah. And the crazy thing
their focus is difficult.
Crazy thing is they're young. I mean, you only have 3 seniors, and of course Taylor Hare was hurt earlier in the year, and so this is a very, very young team as well.
Yeah, if we're looking on the court right now, we have 3 freshmen and 2 sophomores.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So the future is bright.
That says a lot.
In Titletown, as it's becoming known over down Highway 10.
We're going to keep it going. We need to add one right here with these Lady Senators. I know that's no easy task, but they can do it.
Saved right into the hand of Williams, and she goes coast to coast, but too strong on the layup attempt.
Good hustle by the Bauxite players to hustle back. They kind of help facilitate that miss.
That one's short, and a jump ball, or we're going to get a foul. You're over here, Avery, if you need your mouse your way over here. There you go. Did call a foul on the play. Be the first team foul on the Senators. Yeah, Titletown, as it's quickly becoming known. football titles, soccer titles. I think did wrestling bring home any titles? I know that they were in the tournament.
Yeah, they did. I can't confirm that, but I saw people holding trophies and standing posing. So I don't, let me not just immediately say yes, but I believe so.
That one taken away now as Aubrey Williams pushes.
Oh, good pass.
Oh, turn
Did
around
you not
and
realize
shoot.
how open you were?
I don't think so. I don't think she knew where she was on the floor. Into the lane, left hand up, no. Tipped around, another offensive board. That one up, no. And now rebound.
Relentless on the.
They'll try to reset it here. Aubrey for three. Falls.
Three!
It's Aubrey. It's Riley Williams for three.
That's her third three. Maybe fourth. Here we go, 28 points.
We're on pace for 120 points in this game. Goodness. An answer, no, and another board.
All right, 10 seconds.
Riley.
They're going to try to score again.
Good job. A triple team there. She beats it and up
30-point quarter.
I tell you, that was an impressive first period out of the Lady Senators. That's what we're talking about. We are on pace for 120 in this game. Unbelievable start for the Lady Senators here tonight.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I know some people in the stands, maybe this is their first time putting their eyes on these Lady Senators, but I think most of these teams are familiar. A couple of those teams from the other region or the other conference in this region, they are familiar. There was a tournament at Mills this winter, Christmas breakish, so they've seen these Lady Senators, and if they haven't, they better take notice because we're taking names. Get your notepad out. It's going to be a good one.
So check this out, Larry. This is good stuff right here. We're gonna put this out when we get to the state tournament for the 5A. Okay. But this is all the other three regions going on right now. Of course, us in the bottom right, and then you got down in Nashville in the 4. This is the side that will match up with the 3 once we get to Morrilton next week, and.
Then they have Stuttgart down there, bottom left. Rice Birds.
Yep.
And
then that's going to be up in Prairie Grove up in the top right. So looks like we got a couple at halftime right now, and then one getting close to the break. So, and without a score bug up, I'm not real sure who's who in that one without bringing the bracket up in front of me. But pretty cool setup. I think we're going to work some things with our buddy Bobby Swafford and do some whip-around coverage at the 5A state tournament where we can pick up every state tournament, though, and be able to look into them all. So looking forward to that.
Oh, that's nice.
And that one
continue to expand the features and the capabilities.
Yeah, that's the cool part. We hope that next year, starting with football season, if things can work out the way we want, that this system will be at every school across PCSSD. So.
And I know it has its practical uses during most of the regular season, but that will be extremely important those last couple weeks.
Yep.
And like last Friday at Robinson, if we see the CAC Heber game and then the Robinson Clinton game, I'm sure both parties would like to know what the other one is doing, like who won the Robinson Clinton game, to see who matched up. Who do we match up with? Who do we play?
Yeah, that's the fun part.
Coming down to the wire.
You get to especially the end of football season too, as well. You start kind of paying attention to the conference games, and here's the fun part too. I was told, and Larry, you may be able to confirm, but I was told earlier that obviously with conferences everything being realigned after this year because of the new cycle, that the Senators will be moving to the 5A Central in basketball next year.
Well, I don't think the specific conference has been finalized, but definitely we will be 5A.
Yeah.
And that's looking like where it would probably be the most likely fit.
Think about that. We're all going to be in one big family next year, other than Mills. I guess I think they're still going to stay in 4A, but, man, that would be a lot of fun.
We definitely will be 5A, just to be determined, the official placement. So I'm excited for that, for the kids. Like you said, Titletown, we're expanding over there. Got a new add-on, an annex, an addition being built to the school. So a lot of positive things going on out there on Highway 10. So if you're tuning in, think about us.
Yeah, of course. will be out come the end of spring break for one of the best baseball events in all the South. As Coach Delaney's Robinson Invitational get going. 91, I believe, now teams across 9 or 10 locations for the last 3 days of spring break. So we're looking forward to that as well. It's going to be a lot of fun. We'll be broadcasting at least from Robinson on that. So
okay,
looking forward to that.
I wonder what other fields are they using.
All the PCSSD fields. I believe Greenbrier, Junior Deputy, I think, is going to be used. I know last year they used UALR's baseball field, but I'm not sure they are there this year. Christian and PA have been utilized. I know PA's not this year, but.
Okay, that's awesome. Then.
Yeah.
They got it's like the World Cup baseball in high school.
And you'll have teams from all over the place. I know, last year we had some really good teams out of the Kansas City area, and they went back and talked about how big it was, and they're bringing a bunch more teams with them this year.
Okay, that's great.
Coach Delaney was telling me the other day he's got some high-level kids coming.
Lady Senators again. Well, yeah, they made it to the semifinals last year, correct? And they have a lot of those players returning. I think they're pretty senior-laden this year, so they have a lot of experience and skill. So hopefully we can add another one.
Well, in my understanding,
to the Champion Center.
My understanding, and I may have to be corrected by Delaney before it's all said and done. He may call me right now if he's paying attention. But I believe there's been some new additions thanks to a program down the street losing their baseball program. And so they've had some other kids that have made the way over to Robinson that are some pretty high-level dudes. So that baseball team should be really, really good. And to your point, semifinals last year, and I think they lost that. I think that was a 9 or 10 inning game that they lost in. So there's a 3 for the Miners. Make it a 34-10 game, finally to double digits for the Miners.
Yeah, no fault of their own.
Yeah.
Lady Senators with stifling defense. Oh, no, back-to-back. Not quite. Oh, come on, Mr. Ref.
Foul.
This is the playoffs.
Pan down just a little bit, less stand and more down, because you got the score bug. I was telling her to come down just a little bit when she's coming through.
All right, substitutions for the Lady Senators.
Looking to inbound, they'll get it in. Back to the corner. Woo.
All right.
Shiloh Christian taking care of business against Ozark, 30-4.
30-4.
Sheesh. See some of those blowouts. Really thought that's what we'd see in our first game today, and it did not go that way. Good bucket there for the Miners.
Oh, Mills Clinton?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, I commentated 2 games on Clinton, and I knew that they were scrappers. Remember that one game at Clinton, they hadn't won a game at that point, and we knew that they were better than that record.
Yep.
So
they still only won 1.
I knew they put up a fight.
The thing with them,
tough.
They got better and better as the year kind of went on. The record didn't show it, but that's a Clinton team that's not used to having such little success as they did this year. But they got hot from 3 today, and when Clinton's hot from 3, they're dangerous.
And, I mean, what is that saying about the conference? If they won how many conference games?
1,
and they took the champion of the other conference to double overtime.
And they got in via a coin flip.
Yeah, so, I mean, that's showing some depth in the conference that these Lady Senators are playing. And obviously PA is an extremely talented, well-coached team as well. But, there's no cupcakes over there. You got to pack your lunch every night.
And it speaks to, as well, to just how much the girls' game has grown in the state of Arkansas. You look at, again, we've talked about Robinson and the turnaround for them. I think about Eastham and how bad they were a couple of years ago, and now they've represented in the regionals and state tournament now 2 years in a row. Of course, Mills, a program that historically has never been very good, and Coach Gregory has done a heck of a job turning them around with back-to-back conference championships. So,
shout out to Coach Gregory.
3 on the way.
Aubrey.
Oh, just short off the front iron. And the defense continues to hound as there's a steal for Asharia Simmons.
Pass it to Jocelyn. A little bit off. Oh, Asharia
another offensive board. Headed to the line.
She's active. She's on the floor, getting the rebound, deflection. So that's one thing that these Lady Senators also have a great advantage at. Some of these players are extremely active. Young players, if you're watching, don't just pass the ball, go stand in the corner or watch your teammates make a play. Hey, be active at all times while you're on the court. rebounding, boxing out, putting the body on somebody, denying, helping, whatever it is, running the lane, posting up, do something, all right? If you want to watch, come up here with us, get you some popcorn, and you don't have to sweat and do all that stuff.
We can put you on a camera. We got work for you. Blocked.
Guess who?
Asharian.
All righty. What did we just say? Activity.
He races that one. You know, going back to some of those girls, you know, the Maumelle Lady Hornets, if not for some injuries this year, they were headed to the 5A state tournament. They're going to end up, ooh, that did not look good. But right back up to her feet. So Lady Hornets were really an injury away from being state tournament bound for the first time in history. And so,
first time ever?
Mm-hmm.
That's tough.
But a great year for them. And so it's been a great turnaround. And I'm excited, at least from the 5A state tournament next week, as we'll be calling the entire 5A state tournament on the Natural State Sports Network, all 28 games at Farmington.
At Farmington.
And,
okay.
you know, you got Easton McCullough up there, probably the #1 player in the sophomore class in the state. You know, I watched her fill up the scorebook for, I think, a 40-piece last year at Greene County Tech.
Yeah, it's some talented ladies.
Man, then got Valonia, who's just a machine. So looking forward to that next week. Lake Hamilton's undefeated on the year in girls play. Working it around good. Ball movement, and for three!
From the sharpshooter.
See, I don't get to bring my Pazookies over here very often, so I
if they
gotta
want
get with the program.
Yeah, if they want to drop off some Pazookies at Joe T, we'll take them.
Hey, make it happen. 3 on the way for the Miners, no.
Rebound. Lauren Jackson up to Aubrey. Swing.
Whatever you did to my road.
Yeah.
Our voices are too low. I need you to fix whatever you did to my road. What did you change?
All right. Lady Senators in cruise control right now. Active hands, another deflection by Aubrey.
Let us know if this is any better. Try to turn it up a little bit. Yeah.
Okay.
We actually have comments on this one. We had issues, I think, with the comment section in the Mills game. But true businessman. Let us know if the voices sound any better now as we keep kind of adjusting some things. I blame Trip Keeter. He had to come over and touch stuff during the Mills game earlier. Now that one knocked away.
Good active hands by Riley. Swarming defense by the Lady Senators. It's not just one active player on this Lady Senators. When they're on the court, all 5 ladies are extremely active, moving their feet very well, using their bodies very well, using their hands very well. So they're dominating at 3 levels of defensive engagement: feet, hands, body. Hard to score, as the scoreboard shows.
Yeah, you got to love the activity. It's impressive to watch these ladies go. That one, nice pass inside. Blocked from behind, got it back up and in. There's Lauren Jackson with the bucket.
Padding her stats a little bit.
I'll say this.
Get a knee bound.
I don't know that I've ever
Aubrey Williams.
seen a girls game get to 100 at the high school level. Maybe Valonia's done it and I've been a part of it, but if we could somehow get to that.
Well, you might be in for a treat today.
Now pushing it the other way. Simmons, good pass inside. Riley Williams with the bucket.
You may just get your wish.
Only problem is we're going to have a running clock for the fourth at least.
So we need to get to 80 by the fourth quarter.
That one, turnaround up, no. Starting to see a little bit of the desperation in the shots. Bauxite getting frustrated. Just tossing stuff
down
up.
31 in the second quarter. You know, it's hard not to get desperate. Some of these ladies, their career is on the line. It's the senior year, they're done.
Mm-hmm.
Not just the season. And I know their team has 1, 2, 3, 4 seniors.
Good pass again inside, and Jackson will make her way to the free throw line. Of course, state tournament being held in Morrilton, and just stay tuned. We'll let you know about any potential broadcast. One big issue for us is we're going to be pretty spread thin in terms of people. with being in Farmington for most of our crews. So see what we can work out for state tournament coverage. I do know there will be broadcasts, though. So 4A state tournament in its entirety will be broadcast on YouTube or on the 4A app. So Jackson, boy, talk about efficient. I don't know that you could play much better than the Lady Senators have here through 14 minutes of basketball.
Yeah, I'm more impressed than not every time these Lady Senators step on the court. So another outlet, pass, pass, basket.
Man.
All right, so we're close to half 100.
Three on the way. That one in and out. And another rebound for the Senators, and they want to push.
Coast to coast.
Jackson stops,
Midi.
elbow up,
Okay.
good.
Yep, that's 50. So
This is impressive.
see, Aubrey missed the steal. Rotation.
That one, no,
Box
but right
out.
back to her. Another rebound, this time Sharia Simmons pulls it away.
All right, swing.
And a foul.
All right.
Senators will head to the
Going
free
the-
throw line.
Yeah.
Man,
He's scoring 50 anger in the bonus. What can you do?
Senators will play the winner of Fountain Lake and Heber Springs. That game at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. And the winner of the Senators, if they continue on at this pace, will play it Friday at 7. We'll have that one for you. Not sure who all will have it for you. I think you said you'll be here, Larry.
Yeah.
Avery's, I think, is going to make the trip.
I'll be here supporting these Lady Senators. These young ladies, these baby senators.
If Buster can't take it, I'll make Trip Keeter hop on with you.
All right.
Because he lives
welcome back.
He lives down the street, so it's easy. 3 on the way. No. Rebound to the Senators. 35 seconds. A second difference between shot clock. That doesn't matter. Driving all the way.
I think she should have stayed on the left side with that one.
Quickly inside. Good ball movement this time out of the Miners, and a good bucket there. Your Bauxite right now, you're just looking for ways to chip away, find a little confidence before you go to the break.
Yeah.
There's Pulaski Academy and Eastdale will play tomorrow at 4. That was short, and that'll do it for our first half of play, Larry. An impressive first half of play out of the Lady Senators here in this one.
Well, I tell you what, they didn't come out and play around like, maybe there were some questions. The youth, did they understand the seriousness of this moment? Come out, take care of business early, and I think these Lady Senators have done just that.
All right, that'll do it for our first half. We're going to take a break. We'll let Avery throw us some replays up, and then we'll get a little whip-around coverage for you throughout halftime as we wait for our second half. It'll get started here in about 8 minutes. welcome back as we get set for our second half of play. And no, not now. I would have ran that earlier, not now that we're about to get started. So, all right, get ready for the second half as Lady Senators running away with this one here through a half, but still 16 minutes of basketball left. Larry, what's the key to keep this going in the second half? Everything they did in the first half?
Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to calculate it. If they held the ball for a shot clock violation every trip, could Bauxite score enough points to catch up? So that'd be 30 seconds every, 10. I don't think they could.
Yeah, my color commentator on the Maumelle Sports Network, Andy Gates, has started this thing where he figures out the points. As that one tipped away, going to chase down, but he'll figure out the points each quarter of what needs to be scored to make the comeback. So it's a lot for Bauxite.
Yeah,
they got to outscore
to
Senators
catch
by
up.
a lot.
They would need to score 18 points in one quarter, 17 in another. That'd be able to tie the halftime score.
And that's without the Lady Senators scoring.
Yeah, so they'd need both score totals in each quarter more than they scored the first half.
And
So they need 18 in one quarter, 17 in another. They scored 15 in two quarters combined. So,
Yeah, the defense has been impressive. The offense, everything has been impressive. And that's – Coach Love's got to be happy, obviously, because we kind of talked about it in the outset with this team. Good pass, though, there by the Miners. That's a good play. But we talked about it earlier. What would be the mentality, how this team would respond to being in this situation for the first time? But sometimes it's best to not know what you don't know and to be able to just come in and play basketball, and it seems like that's what the Senators have done tonight.
No idea what's on the line, what the stakes are, what's the pressure. Just go out there and hoop.
I'm going to sit here and stuff my face with this food. Hospitality Suite got it going on.
Oh, do they? I didn't realize. Where is it at? Over there? Okay. I guess I can make my way. See what's going on. All right. Oh, good defense. Asharia, scoop and score. All right, Lady Senators continuing the stifling defensive pressure. Good. Talk. Communicate. There we go. Don't reach. Just move your feet. Help.
All right, sorry, Larry. I had to do a little training over here with Avery.
No worries.
He's learning the V-Mix. Yeah, he's still trying to figure out the clock right now. So let him get the clock fixed, and we'll fix that. It is 56-17 as the Miners are at the line. Just X out. There you go.
All right, Lady Senators. Oh, miscommunication.
Just a little bit of maybe lack of focus just a bit here, up 56-18.
Coach, Bauxite coach not liking that call. Said the ball was deflected.
Oh, good move. Nice little hesitation. And couldn't get it to go, but heading to the free throw line once again are the Senators. We do got some folks in some new positions, so of course Shanice doing a great job over on our camera tonight. That one falls.
Shooter's touch.
Second. This will make it a 40-point lead, and they do.
Sheesh.
Man. Bauxite trying to find any momentum they can. That one kicked out up top.
But when I was in high school, and I know they can't now because of the shot clock, sometimes when teams were losing too bad or the threat of losing too bad, they would stall down just so the other team couldn't get a 42-point lead. Okay, we're down 15. We'll just leave it. We'll keep this a 15-point game.
Well, the four-corner offense was a staple of Hall for years. Used to drive me nuts. I think when we first started doing this, I think it was 2 years before the shot clock was instituted. And I know, I think it was a state tournament in Sheridan when we played Bologna, and they played the stall tactic. And I think that game ended up being like 32-29 was the final. And that was a Maumelle team that wanted to run nonstop. And so, I affectionately refer to that type of basketball now as Tom Brady ball because they're taking the air out of the ball.
The Brady ball.
Yeah.
the flake gate.
Yep, they're taking the air out of the ball and slowing it down. And so.
Not 95% of the situations, you don't really understand it. This game right here, if there was no clock, tell the girls, hey, dribble weave to infinity. So let's just go ahead and get to this fourth quarter so it'll run on its own. We don't have to, because, we're only 3 minutes into the third,
Well, and at the end of the day, you know this as well as anybody as a coach. You don't want to get out of what you do, though, because, again, you've got to play again in 2 days, and you don't want
Well, no, I'm not saying Robinson run a stall. I'm saying if I'm Bauxite down 40 and counting, let's just go ahead and stall it so we can get to that fourth quarter.
Yeah.
And then the clock will run on its own because this,
this
not a
is
lot of,
tough.
Not a lot of options. Not much we can do.
Now the three, no.
Or they can do, should I say. We're doing everything we want.
Speaking of, is that one swatted out of bounds? Be curious to see what happens in this boys game coming up next between Morrilton and Eastham. There's a three on the way, and in and out, no good.
Tough luck.
But, of course, Ani Patel and his Mets pulled some upsets last year with a win over Blytheville. So looking to do the same thing this year, knock off Morrilton. Three on the way, just off to the left, and rebounded by the Miners.
Oh.
Easy steal.
Man, that looked like a...
And lay. Oh. Looked like Hakeem Frampton back there. Just picking it off and taking it the other way.
That looked like a punt return. Just throw it up. How many times do you see somebody jog half speed into a two-handed steal? Like, so.
Not often at all. Free throw up and I think the good thing here, though, is obviously, again, up 44, but Coach Love will have some things that he can work on from a coaching perspective as they missed 2 free throws here. So
uncharacteristic, 2 free throw misses.
Again,
I don't think they want our road to 100.
Pulaski Academy and Mills potentially in the future, so want to keep playing at a high level. You know what you get out of Pulaski Academy. Mills can be anemic offensively at times, but really got it going tonight. 3 on the way.
Yeah,
no.
we've had 2 rough and tumble battles with PA, so we're familiar. I'm not going to say very familiar, but we're familiar with what they bring to the table, their intensity level of seriousness.
Foul.
Okay, Jocelyn Dean with the and one.
Good drive and bucket there. Good outlet pass. Everything going well for the Senators. I'll tell you, that matchup between potentially Mills and Pulaski Academy, a rematch of last year's regional matchup in which PA just, as they did most people last year, absolutely destroyed them. So Coach Gregory and his ladies will be looking to get a little bit of revenge if PA's
exact
able to
some revenge.
move on. Yeah.
Hey, good luck.
Yeah.
That PA team is seasoned as well.
Offensive board, a second chance for Jackson. She'll go to the free throw line. Of course, PA Live, part of our Natural State Sports family now. And we are not broadcasting those games for the postseason, as it was It's not part of the package this year, but it will be next year, so looking forward to that. I think they wanted to give us a test run, Larry. I think we passed the test.
Got the seal of approval.
That's right. They want to add all away games next year as well as volleyball.
Gave you a gold star then.
I guess so. I know Coach Lucas been talking some trash to folks, so he likes it.
Yeah.
And I'd just like to say thanks to Robinson for beating them into submission the opening week of football season, because all that did was change the schedule up. They no longer want to play y'all. They're going to play Maumelle to open the year next year.
Okay, yeah.
Another miss by the Miners. Senators pushing. Jackson out to the wing for three. A little strong on that.
Not quite.
And a quick foul. I don't think Dean agreed with it. It was funny. We had some interesting moments in our last broadcast on Tuesday. I guess that was last night over at Maumelle, and pretty funny stuff that went down with our officials. And I came to the conclusion, though, that I made so many mistakes in production last night. I don't think I can get mad at officials for making mistakes. We all make them.
Yeah, we've been there.
And a foul, back to back, called on Dean. And frustrated. The fourth team foul on the center. So both teams in the bonus going forward. Final 2:15 of this third. Get the lead all the way down to 66-19. Ooh! Wide on the pass.
Yeah, this is, again, you can only run so much clock.
Yeah. 35 a trip. Jackson turns.
Oh.
And nice drive and bucket there for Lauren Jackson. Now the Miners quickly up the floor, trying to go inside. Another steal. Once again, Jackson hands on it. They go up court. Oh, good pass, good ball movement, but Jackson misses it. Back into the hands of the Miners. And that one turned, and then a jump ball. And we cannot visibly see the possession arrow. Our possession arrow says Bauxite, but I'm not holding Avery to that because we cannot see it.
Yeah, and they don't have it on the scoreboard either.
I think it's just on the table, but we're on the back side of the table. So it's Bauxite basketball. So now it's Senator possession. Inside, no. Rebound, chased down by Dean. Dean quickly up court and lay it up and in.
All right, for the 70th point.
Wow, 70. We might still get to 100.
Yeah, I mean, we're up 50.
It'd be a push.
So that's this might be approaching some record territory for these ladies Senators as they hit a three.
There's a three.
To dial the lead back down, but a 50-point lead.
Man. Yeah, we may need somebody to start digging in the record books here.
Yeah,
it's probably
dust off the archive.
Got to be pushing some sort of
get.
record in terms of just scoring in general for the ladies. Obviously, things will slow down tremendously here.
Oh, Jocelyn with a bucket.
Nice shot by Dean.
Get that lead back up to 50.
I think for Coach Love, the other great thing here is you're going to get some ladies some opportunities to play here in postseason play tonight, so otherwise may not. That one tossed up and somehow rolls its way around and down through the net. Three at the buzzer, nothing but the bottom of the net, just forgot to go through the rim. So that'll do it for 3 after 3. Robinson putting it on the Miners 72-24, and we'll be back with the fourth and final period and a running clock in about 1 minute here on the Robinson Sports Network, brought to you by Natural State Sports. right, welcome back. It's set for our final period of play here on the Robinson Sports Network, brought to you by Natural State Sports. I'm Steve Henson along with Larry Williams. And Larry, I was going back through the schedule. This team has scored 78 twice this year. That's the season high.
For the Lady Senators?
Yep. 78-65 over Clinton back on February 7th. We were there for that one. And then back on November 13th at Stuttgart, they scored 78 and a 78-49 win. So approaching a season high in scoring with 8 minutes to go in the game. Senators will stick with Dean on the floor, as well as Eva Carter. Dean catches. Three in the corner.
Another three. Three! Well, that was the first three. The other one was a jumper. It was a midi. But okay. I see Jocelyn getting them up.
Also on the floor going to be Collins Cross and Lindsay Castleberry. Three, that Bauxite. No, tipped out of bounds. It'll be Senator basketball. And we are in the mercy rule, or sportsmanship rule, as I guess is the politically correct term. But when you're up 51, that feels like mercy.
Man. Oh,
corner three.
Another one? Oh.
Cross trying to knock down the three. Also on the floor, number 0, Kaylee Johnson.
Oh.
Foul inside. Yep. We're not going to get to 100 like that.
Yeah. You need a running clock situation, you need anything but a foul.
I will say, I did see, now this was in boys action earlier in the year. Parkview beat BB and scored 96 with a running clock the entire second half. Yeah.
How many did BB have?
Like 30. It was bad. BB had a rough year this year. It was not a good season for the Badgers. Although I give the Lady Badgers some credit. They 20-piece Little Rock Christian last night in a pretty shocking score there. BB'd kind of been on they've been on a snide for a bit, losing to Mount St. Mary's, only their second win of the year. That one no good. That one dribbled off her foot, so back to the Miners it goes. 96 in a high school game in 8-minute periods with a running clock the entire second half is pretty unbelievable.
Yeah, it is.
A few years ago, we were up in Neosho, and Maumelle went up to Neosho and scored 100 in back-to-back games, and that lit that place on fire to see a high school team score 100 not once but twice.
What that's where a tournament was?
Yeah, it was it was a Christmas tournament, holiday tournament.
Okay. Man, Maumelle was cooking.
Yeah. Three on the way, no. Rebound to her bum and travel or foul? Like a travel?
Yeah, this is all but a formality. Oh,
okay. Trying to put it on them now. And jump ball.
A little razzle-dazzle by Collins Cross. Or an attempt at some razzle-dazzle.
So a reminder, Lady Senators will play at 4 o'clock on Friday.
Is it 4? Because
7,
I looked at the schedule. I was meant to tell you that with Coach Love, and it said 7. And I know we had said 4 in our
I think I told you that backwards.
Our team
is what
messages.
I did. It is 7. I was looking at Mills. Mills will play at 4 on Friday.
Okay.
And the Senators will play at 7. Foul before the shot. We just await the winner of Fountain Lake Heber Springs tomorrow at 7.
I put my money on the home team, but I haven't seen Fountain Lake, so I don't know. They may have may have something.
Fountain Lake, the 2 seed, and they've been on a bit of a roll here late.
Well, they'll be a quality team if they beat Heber, because Heber's no slouch. As we discussed, the other teams in this conference.
Now you think about, again, we talked about that. You think about that conference, Clinton at 1-7. That one up and good.
There you go, Castleberry. Oh, maintaining this 50-point lead. See, can we keep them from closing the gap?
Tell her to zoom out a little bit, just a little.
Oh.
Shot up and good.
One more basket will be our season high.
So 3, no. And that one out of bounds down the tunnel. See Coach Love out there still coaching hard. Making sure these ladies on the floor now still giving 100% effort. And again, it's a good opportunity for these ladies to get some minutes.
Always coach them up. You never know who you'll need, when you will need them.
3, no.
Rebound, ladies.
I'll tell you though, Larry, our guy Jay Burr, who's the play-by-play on our Sylvan Hills Sports Network, he's a Sylvan Hills guy through and through.
Okay.
He's already talking some trash. I said, a group chat, I said, there's a 3 for Bauxite. I said, man, 52 points at the half for Robinson's crazy. Will said, is Bauxite that bad? I said, no, Robinson's that good. And Jay said, oh, I can't wait to see him in 5A next year.
Oh, don't worry.
I don't know if you Lady Bears want to see this Robinson team next year.
We'll bring them live and in color to your doorstep. Send us the address.
Yes. Down the hillside. You'll enjoy doing games in there. That's a beautiful arena.
Yeah, I've experienced
it.
it.
You know all about it. Yeah. One up and in and out, no good. It is funny, you know, I came out, watched you guys in that 9th grade semifinal game. And
versus Maumelle.
Versus Maumelle. And, you know, one of the first games we ever did between Maumelle and Sylvan Hills in basketball was in that gym because the new gym wasn't quite ready yet.
Okay.
That was when Nick Smith and them were there, Nick's junior year. I think Nick scored 30 in the first half and then punched a teammate at halftime and didn't get to play the second half. Yeah, they beat us pretty bad that night, but we exacted revenge in the state tournament, beating them in the semifinals to advance to the state final.
Who was on that team?
Maumelle? For Maumelle, that was Josh Denton, Carl Daughtery, Darvis Raspberry. There's a 3. Okay. Everybody's shooting it now. They need another bucket, though, or they're not going to eclipse their season high. Because now we're sub 1 minute.
They went from losing by 30 at Sylvan Hills to beating them in the playoffs when it mattered in the state tournament. Yeah. So who do they end up playing in the championship?
Jonesboro. Lost on a buzzer beater.
Oh, that's tough. That's heartbreaking.
It's tough.
Jonesboro was 5A?
Yeah, that was their second of 3 in a row before they moved up to 6, and then they won 6 for the 4th year. Now they kind of taking a small step back. 3 on the way, no air ball.
So they won 4 in a row?
Yeah, 3 in 5A and 1 in 6A. 3 on the way, no, a little much on that one, and I don't know. We may not get to that season high. Need a quick shot here from Bauxite. Quickly the other way. 3 on the way.
Yeah, that's tough. Nope. 3 minutes left. We have 77. Can't quite.
There's a 3.
Clinch the season high.
But what matters most is your Senators have punched their ticket to the state tournament. A resounding 77-33 win over the Bauxite Miners. And they will
Congratulations, Lady Senators.
Headed to Morrilton next week, but still work to do here. Now you play for seeding in the state tournament. So a couple of big ones left to play. Again, they'll play 7 o'clock Friday night against the winner of Fountain Lake Heber Springs. You win that, you play Saturday at 6. You lose that, we play Saturday at noon for the 3rd place game, which would make you the 3 or the 4 seed in the state tournament in Morrilton. So a great job by the Lady Senators.
Big win for the Lady Senators.
Oh. And I'd be curious, I don't know, you may not know, but maybe we can find this out before Friday. How many, what did you do, Avery? We don't want to see that. But how many wins has this Lady Senator team ever had in regional and state tournament play? I'd be curious to know what that number is. So,
you mean
hunt that up?
All time?
Like all time. Because again, my experience with this Lady Senator program, there has been zero.
Well,
success.
I know that Coach Harden, when he was at the helm of the Lady Senator program, they had a couple of of years of success, and they were the last conference championship winning team, and they went to the state tournament, and I'm sure they won a game or two. So they have at least one or two from his era state tournament wins. So they weren't – I don't think there was regionals back then because we were still 4A, 5 – it wasn't the new classification system. We weren't 4A. We were 5A. Or we weren't – 4A didn't have a state tournament, regionals. 5A was the top, then 4A, et cetera. This was 07, 08, so.
Yeah.
I'd have to go back and check on the regionals. But I know for sure they went to the state tournament, and they won at least one game. So.
Well, you get to get away from the regionals starting next year with the move up to 5A.
Yeah, we're
looking forward to that.
Big boy ball. I'm excited.
That's going to do it for us tonight here from Heber Springs. We appreciate you guys joining us on the Robinson Sports Network. For Shanice, for Avery McMullen, Larry Williams, I'm Steve Henson. It's been Senator Basketball on the Robinson Sports Network. Robinson Sports, the first time I've done it all day. Appreciate you joining us. We'll see you guys on Friday night, 7 o'clock. Your Senators will keep their run through the postseason going. Good night.